Get that out of the way for now. Alright. Time to test some dumb builds. And of course I gotta sneeze. As soon as I start streaming, I gotta sneeze. That's awesome. And I'll be sniffling for a little bit. Well, welcome to Dumb Builds. I am going to be doing a series called Dumb Builds. Now, how I mean that is these are builds that aren't necessarily good, but they're viable in low-end activity because I want to do something different. I see all these like high-end builds, like, oh, do this, do that, do this, do that. So I'm going to stream a little bit, get some gameplay with these builds, and use these builds as a way to kind of just show off some stupid things with the Hunter, especially first. And I'm going to Festival of the Lost Mask. Ugh, I feel congested. Excuse the sniffling. And that way I can just do stuff, easy, simple stuff that's not exactly the greatest, like Ophidian Spathe. Not a terrible exotic, but not a great exotic. What it does, Radiant Dance Machines can do but better, in my opinion, and just showing off that type of stuff. That's going to be annoying. So in this build, I'm running Gambler's Dodge for knives, Triple Jump because PvE, Knife Trick because Proximity Explosive Knife isn't good unless you're using Calibans. Weighted isn't that good unless you're using Arthurus. And then Lightweight, let's be real, who the fuck uses Lightweight? Healing Nade because why not have infinite healing? Especially considering I'm using solar knives to get kills, so I'll just keep getting restoration. On your mark, so precision round blows, increase weapon handling and reload speed, and gives me maximum stacks when I do my dodge. I think I'm going to keep Knock 'em Down on. I might switch out on your mark for this. I might switch to Gunpowder Gamble. And I can get rid of Ember of Benevolence. I'm not that torn up by Ember of Benevolence. So I could probably switch on your mark and Gunpowder Gamble around. They're not exactly needed. Just it's like depends if I want Ember of Benevolence or not. The Gunpowder, I'm going to test in this. Because I'm using Healing Grenade, I don't know if I'm going to want it. But it's just extra explosions, extra boomies. You definitely want Ember of Ashes to get more Scorch, so that way you can actually cause ignitions. Well, actually, you might not need this. Solar Weapon abilities, Restoration Radiant, Healing Nades, Knives give me Radiant, so yes. Power melee attacks grant Radiant, yes. This is a knife build, you want Radiant. And then class ability recharges faster when you Scorch target. Yes, because you're scorching target with your knives, so you're going to get your class ability a lot faster. Now, since I am using a Festival of the Lost Mask, my stats aren't the greatest. I have 61 mobility. I feel like mobility you probably want a little bit higher, like 8, probably 8 to 9 resilience, 8 to 9 recovery, and then the rest really don't matter. Like, if anything, discipline, you might want higher, like where this is at 5, 6, while these are all at 8s or 10s, if you can get triple hundreds. Intellect isn't really useful. Strength, you don't really need it. You have your dodge to give your knives back, and you get 2 back with a single dodge. So you really don't need strength. For mods, I'm running Solar Siphon to make sure I get some Orbs of Power every time. I don't think I need that. I mean, I use Solar Weapons. I'll show you my weapons soon, but like for Solar Weapon Final Blows, that way you get it. Dynamo probably wouldn't be bad. Hands-on wouldn't be bad. Heavy Ammo Finder is nice. I'm actually going to switch to that because I don't really need Heavy Ammo Finder. I'm going to be playing low-end activities. This isn't really an endgame build. Heavy Ammo Scout and Finder are good, but it's better for higher activity. This would be not bad because Powerful Friends. I'll be making a lot of lag. I'll be making a lot of Orbs of Power with my knives. I'm not going to really use my super much. That's not really needed. For gloves, as you can see, these don't really matter. It just depends on your armor. You want like 888, 6, 3/3. Like, it doesn't really matter just as long as you're pretty high in mobility, resilience, recovery, the 3 golden stats for Hunter. And then discipline would definitely be second. So I have recovery, which sucks. It's a 4. I put on fastball just to use that 1 energy. You don't necessarily need it. Focusing strike, obviously, because whenever you're just damaging people with melees all the time. And then heavy-ended, just to get more orbs of power. Ophidian Swathe. I have 1 mobility and 1 immobility because that gives me up to 6. I do harmonic. I don't think I really need it now because I'm not using a solar weapon. I just had that because I was running a rocket launcher. But I mean, if you're using a solar weapon LMG, that would be good. But I'll explain why I'm off that for now. So honestly, you could do charged up. And then melee damage resistance wouldn't be bad either because melee damage, you're literally knifing people in the face. Concussive dampener is always good just because of boomer knights and stuff like that. Innervation, reduce grenade cooldown each time you pick up an orb of power, need that. And invigoration as well. They're just really good. Handy Hicks making a lot of orbs of power. You want melee and you want your grenade for that healing. I also put on Solar Weapon Surge. That's also, again, I was running Apex Predator. You don't really need that. I mean, use the one that you're going to use. Like, if you're using solar weapons, use Solar Weapon Surge, Stasis, Arc, whatever you're using. Or you can throw on, like, an Absolution, which I'm probably going to do because I don't really need it with lower-end content. For dodges, you don't really need Outreach. On second thought, I don't even know why I have Outreach on. I mean, I could just throw on Powerful Attraction for the hell of it. Or, honestly, Time Dilation. And then Distribution, of course. That's a good one for... Again, actually, no, the more I think about it, I don't really need that. I'll probably just do this. Just because I don't really need the abilities, because the only one I need is Bomber, all I need is Grenade. So that's good. I mean, yes, Extra Soup would be nice, but it's on dodge, I get melees. I'm running Conditional Finality because I'm up Dual Space, and if you have the shotgun, it is probably the most fun shotgun in the game. And no one can debate me on that. Abyss Defiant, because it has its origin trait, Curse Thrall, so after defeating a melee attack, cause enemies to explode for a short duration. Who doesn't want Curse Thrall explosions after using a knife build? And it's solar, which is nice. This is more of a PvP version of it. I know Sword Logic's not the greatest perk for PvP. I mean, it's a good trait. But for Zen Moment, Heal Cup would probably be better. That way you're also getting Cure from your weapon. And then this one, Song of Your Youth. Yes, it's Arc, but it also benefits from that Curse Thrall explosion, which is nice. And there's really no other LMG that is too good. I mean, you could always switch it out for like a bipod Apex or a bait and switch Apex, depending on what you're playing. Like I said, this build is not necessarily good for GMs. It's not really a GM build. It's not really a probably even master build or Solar Lost Sector. I mean, you could probably get away with Solar Lost Sectors. I built this build, which now has Solar Surge, so you'll see it go off a little bit. I did it because I was bored. All these builds you'll see on this series are because I was bored. There was nothing I particularly wanted to play, so I said, screw it, let's make this. Another reason I built this build was because we see the leak of the Shards of Galandar, which is throwing knives and super help super regeneration. So I have a theory that Shards of Galandar might come back to his former glory. So I built this in lieu of that, because I have a strange feeling next season you're going to want to use Phantom Knives and Shards of Galandar, and it's going to be phenomenal. Oh my god. Well, let's go in, and let's just do it. This is actually the first time playing it with this setup. Last night I was playing it more with like Zowies and stuff like that, which Zowies is another good one. Just the Curse Thrall explosion would probably be better synergy for this build. And then, like I said, at the end of the videos, I'll show an example of a better build than this. Oh, dude skipped it, that's why. I thought I just lagged out again. What did I get? Actually. Let's go. Yay, blades. I already broke the build. I need to be using knives. Get over here. This is just knife. Cool. Knife. Knife. Also, one huge thing about this build. When it comes to throwing knives in general, make sure they regenerate. You hear that audible dink, or you lose your knives. I don't know why that's a thing, but it's a thing. Also, make sure you use your healing aid so you can get healing aids and restoration. Alright. Have you never used gunpowder gamble before? Yeah, as you can see, I'm just constantly grading orbs of light, constantly getting gunfire gamble up, constantly getting knives up. My dodge is almost always active. Oh yeah, there's thrall. So that also synergizes, so I just get thrall explosions because I'm constantly getting melee kills. This build is phenomenal. Well, not phenomenal. It's phenomenal for low-end content, I should say. But again, it's not the best because, as I said, you can replace this with RDR and potentially have a better loop. Because if you run out of knives with RDR, you just dodge and get your knives back. Or if you run out of dodge, you just melee and get your dodge back. Well, not necessarily that. This is a super brain dead I throw knives build. However, like I said, it is also a very low end content build. I'm sure it's viable and stuff like Master Master Nightfall, stuff like that, but it's not really the most ideal. I mean, you'll always have anti-barrier up, so it's an anti-barrier GM. It wouldn't be bad. I just would not recommend it considering there's much stronger builds like Assassin's Cowl. Assassin's Cowl right away makes this way stronger. Instead of throwing 2 knives, you get 1, but if you get a kill, you get invisibility and full health. Which, with this one, yes, you can get restoration grenades, but it's still not the most meta defining, I should say. Then again, it's the same thing with a lot of things. There's almost always a better build. Go, my peeps. Boom. Gunpowder Gamble's actually really powerful. Damn. Metal weapons too. Conditional, you can also deal with unstop, but if you don't have conditional, I recommend chill clip. Anything really. This chill clip, not anything. Chill clip fusion, I can't think of the name of it. The power is actually pretty decent. Only bad thing is without it, or with it, you don't really get your healing aid because you throw a stick of dynamite. And I know in this video I'm not necessarily helping with the mechanics, so I'm being the type of person I hate, so don't yell at me in the comments. And I'm sniffling like a son of a bitch, so you're hearing a lot of that and I apologize. Still getting over a sickness, and it sucks. I feel like I missed my entire week off of my semester. Oh no, not the Warlock jump. No, not the Warlock. I'm sorry. If it wasn't for the video, I'd pick you up. Nah, probably not. Sorry, Zewski. Zolski. Zolski. Zolski? Zewski? Zolski, my one and true love. I'm so sorry. I'm so glad this video will be edited and probably commentated over. Or I just take bits and pieces. Because I hate my singing voice. So do most of you if you hear it. Yay! And up we go. Here we are. See, this could be good, so may as well keep it. And sorry, you two, I want to get this over with as fast as possible.
The void light will pull you in.
Whoop.
Bring its hold over
1, 2, dumb.
shadow the void.
Can I actually activate the plane? No, I can't. I guess Oh! Ah! Activate another one. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to throw my healing nade. What? How? Oh, I only have one? Interesting. There we go. There's some explosions. Gunpowder Gamble is actually very powerful. I'm surprised. Alright. See, this is where Apex would be handy. Just for the splash damage. Oh. What am I... Oh, duh. It's pulling me in. Or I'm literally glitched. What the fuck? There we go. I've never seen it actually stuck. I thought it just pulled you in. I was completely stuck and I wasn't sucking. Oh, see. That's what it sucks. And you kill yourself. Whoops. Oh, I meant to throw a healing grenade, not the gunpowder gamble. God damn it. Whoopsies. I'm still wearing my mask here. Because, I mean, another way I can test this is Haunted Lost Sectors, since they're around, and that is a 1500. That. Boom. Boom. That. Oh, it does blow up. Cool. That's how little I've used that. I'm a hunter man yet. I've never used it. Eat knives. And the one thing that sucks about throwing knives is Curse Thralls do not trigger the Radiant and bringing them back. Well, not Radiant, but just bringing them back. Where is the final... Is this glitched? No. Oh, no, this guy's just... doesn't know. There you go. Super? Because why not? Yeah, the only bad thing about having an LMG like this also, besides it not being solar, and then there's really no point in running Solar Surge, which, I mean, Solar Surge is good for the primary, is you cannot extend Radiant and... Oh my god, Restoration. I am just having... I hate knights. But that's why this build's the way it is, because you just get it back. Eat that. Oh, good. Blew up a lot faster than expected. It's definitely a viable build. Not one I would recommend, like I keep saying, highly up to least. And I'm not really piloting that well because I keep forgetting about my healing moves. Because I'm too busy throwing my knives. That's a me problem.
The Empress trusts Eris to get this done. After everything.
But other knife exotics I feel like are better, like Caliban and Arthurus. Whereas this one isn't terrible, but if you play Hunter right, I feel like you don't need the 2 charges of the melee. Because as long as you're spacing out your knife throws and making sure you kill smaller mobs, the second knife should never really come into necessity. I mean, in my Starter Skills build, I basically run the same thing, except with one knife, and I feel like it does very similar, like, ad clear damage and stuff like that. Well, I mean, more damage because of Star Eaters. But I just don't feel like it's necessary. Like, it's good, don't get me wrong, but I don't feel like it's necessary. If it wasn't at least somewhat decent, I wouldn't even be doing it. I mean, 2 knives is never a bad thing. 2 grenades is never bad. Those exotics, like, they're not, oh my god, amazing, but it's never a bad thing. Ever. To have more equipment. The Crota card. Fuecoco. Fueco's new life. Where is the other guy? I don't see his tag. Oh, shit. Yeah, I was gonna say, at this point, fuck that. He's pretty fucking far away. I also just realized I am not picking up Orbs of Power because I do not have something to sink it into. Like, say, a Solar Surge mod. So, actually, Solar Surge mod might be the best. Because that means I'm not getting... Yeah. So I just made an error in my build. Oh my Jesus Christ. Can you leave me alone for half a second? There's two dudes literally shooting you in front of you, and you're gonna shoot me with your super. Got it. Another good weapon with this build, but I mean, any solar build is Sunshot. Just this weapon, all weapons of... I can't recall Sorrow. All Crow weapons are good. I mean, Pugilist and Swash wouldn't be a bad combination. I don't think this weapon can roll with it. I've never really checked, so I've gotten my roll and it's either one. Oh damn. Double hit. Knives. Knives for you. Knives for you. Knives for you and you. Oh, bullshit. Okay, we never got that crystal. I got a team that did. That was my bad. Oh, cool. Thanks for the super. Cool. I thought shit spawned up here. It does. It does spawn up here. One. Oh, shit. Okay. Stop fucking around. Just get this shit done. No. Gunpowder. Yeah, that. I might say take off Gunpowder Gamble. Because I really wanted to throw my grenade. But I had Gunpowder Gamble available instead of my healing mode. So I might honestly recommend not using Gunpowder Gamble. Just for that reason. Because especially, I mean, this isn't even that hard of content, but in more ad-dense, hard content, like dungeons, you might want that availability of your healing mode. Especially when there's a shit ton of people like this. Oh, I just completely failed there. See, this is where I need... I just don't have my healing made up. I do not like gunfire. Gunpowder Gamble. I'm saying gunfire. Knives. Yeah. So I rescind my statement. Gunpowder Gamble is not the greatest on this build when you're trying to stay alive. I mean, I'm also playing super close, so that's on me, but I prefer that. Yay! Can't imagine how bad I did. We'll see. Not terrible. Basically just throwing knives. No, not a terrible build. Again, these are not... None of these are quote-unquote good builds, but none of them are quote-unquote bad builds. They're all just goofy, quirky builds. That was Ophidian Spade, Gunpowder Gamble. I would highly recommend actually having on a Solar Surge and running basically this, because you will be gaining a lot of Orbs of Power, and then by running Abyss Defiant with preferably something like Heal Clip just to keep you alive longer if you need it would be nice, just to make sure you can basically take advantage of that solar weapon boost, stuff like that, and the Cursed Soul explosions, as well as Song of Iryu. In my opinion, however, I still believe that running simply Radiant Dance Machines are better, just because it's not one extra knife charge, it's infinite dodges as long as you keep chaining kills together. Radiant Dance Machines are just better, in my opinion, because even if you say fuck up your dodge chain and you run out of knives, run out of dodge, you just have to wait for your dodge to reload. Well, not reload, but come back. And that is leagues better than 2 knives, a dodge, and then it's like if you run out of knives and a dodge, you're just fucked. And yes, you get 2 back when you dodge, but that's awesome. But RDRs, you can literally just keep dodging and getting your knife back. Or you switch to marksman dodge and you're a great damage dealer. Whereas Ophidian Spade is fun, but I plan on replacing it with Shards of Galanar as soon as that update goes live. Thank you all for watching. That was my quirky build. That is one of many I will be showing off on the Hunter. I'm also going to be doing Titan and Warlock. Again, these are not bad builds per se, but they aren't the greatest either. If you did enjoy, please like, subscribe if you want to stick around for the series. If not, I'm not hurt. And then comment if you want to tell me what I could do better. This is my first of this series. I really hope you stick with me and enjoy the series. But if not, just comment, let me know what I could do better, because I know this isn't the greatest content people want to see. People want to see what's the most broken build. Where this contest can be more of what's the most fun? How can I have fun? But thank you all for watching. Have a good one. Bye-bye. Alright. Let's go ahead. Let's do... Should I do Stasis next? How can I change Stasis? Can I switch to Bakris? Well, I mean, I could do Assassin's Cowl, but Assassin's Cowl everybody knows. I mean, Foe Tracer wouldn't be bad. Because, I mean, it doesn't have to be exotics. It could be just quirky builds. Yeah, I'll just switch to... I'll switch to you, because you're a fun build. And I don't have my Frosties on me. So that's awkward. I just come out pantsless. I'll put that away. And this. See, because this isn't bad, but now I have a way to improve it. I could improve it with Mask of Bakris potentially, especially considering. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do Mask of Bakris instead, because I do like this build. I just feel like Mask of Bakris is better now that I understand how it works. I mean, Foe Tracer would arguably be the best, but then again, it's only giving me stasis, where Bakris gives me arc and stasis. So let's see. Because I'm definitely running stasis, because why the fuck not? Because stasis isn't amazing. Plus 10 strength. Plus 10 resil. I don't even know what I'm running anymore. It's been so long since I've actually optimized this build. I definitely want 10 mobility. I definitely want 10 resil if I can do that. I can do 8 discipline, 10 strength, 3 intellect, 10 recover. I don't really care about recover. I'll definitely do this one. Oh, thank God it's the one that's actually done. Oh, they're all masterworked. Iron 400 grips. Perfect. War-Maned avatars. Perfect. MPA wear. 428. Perfect. And then doesn't matter. So wow, it's literally the same shit I was already wearing basically. You know how ugly Mask of Bakris is. I should just get the ornament. Alright, let's go ahead real fast. Gotta tidy up my Guardian. I could just run that. That actually doesn't look bad. Then again, no, I like it better that way. Let's do I am Tarzan. I don't know why that made me think of that. Swear to God, if I have to sneeze again. Am I already wearing that though? No, I am not. That actually isn't even the right shader. That's hilarious. Crucible Azir. Oh, Alazan. Let's go ahead and favorite this. And of course it didn't auto. Honestly, that looks better. I don't like the Tide Smoke. I feel like it looks better just because it's like a subtle. That's why I don't like this armor sometimes. It's amazing armor, but sometimes just like, fuck. How do I make you look the way I want you to? That could work. Let's switch out Great Hunt for. Does that look better? How about you? Still kind of iffy. I don't know. I guess I leave it like this for now. No, I just don't like the... fuck it. It works now. I get to actually recording the video, basically. I don't care. I wish I could do this one. Because I feel like that would look really cool. But do I switch this to red? Oh my god, I fucking hate that. I'll leave it at that because I hate that mask. No. Alright. Let's take off that. D2 armor picker, so I need 5 times major. Don't care about targeting. I probably won't be getting a lot of that. I will be getting stasis kills. I will be using my class ability near suit enemies. Alright. Definitely want more of that. Because I want my grenades up as much as possible. Alright. Definitely want that up as much as possible. I'll just use that because I don't care. I don't want to look into it as much. Want my grenades up as much as possible. No, I need discipline. Grenade. That works. Am I missing something? Oh, duh. That's what I'm missing. Okay. Well then, here comes this. I mean, anything's really good with this. I just play Glass the best. Alright, welcome back to Dumb Builds number 2. This time, we're taking a look at Stasis Hunter. In my opinion, one of the more fun classes in Destiny 2, but not exactly the strongest class in Destiny 2. Now, I have made, again, a dumb build that isn't great. It is a build that you can have fun with, It is a build that is unique, and it is a build that takes salt from Destiny 2 PvP and sprinkles it all over the PvE mobs. It is my Shatter Dive Hunter build. I am starting with Revenant. I have Marksman's Dodge because I just prefer that. Honestly, you could switch that over to Gambler's Dodge to get your shurikens back up, which you can see why, as soon as I go over it, why you might want that instead. I personally prefer Marksman. I have Triple Jump because I prefer Triple Jump. You can use whatever jump you want. I don't care, just as long as you don't use High Jump. Withering Blade because there's no other choices. And Glacier Grenade. Because like I said, I want to be a sweaty Shatter Diver. I want to relive the days of season, what was that, 15 PvP? When you Shatter Dive everywhere and you just gave everyone PTSD. Might have been earlier, maybe even like season 12. I have Touch of Winter. That way I get more functionality for my Glacier Grenades. Or sorry, yeah, Glacier. And obviously Shatter Dive. You gotta have Shatter Dive. For Fragments, I put on Whisper of Fissures, because that way, when I destroy my stasis crystals or defeat a frozen target, it explodes more. Whisper of Rhyme, stasis shards give me a small amount of overshield. I don't really need it. I just prefer it because, let's be honest, stasis fragments aren't the greatest. Shattering stasis crystals boost grenade recharge rate. You need that. You need that for this build. And again, stasis crystal increase the duration of this benefit, so you want that with your Whisper of Rhyme. And then Whisper of Endurance slow that you apply to targets last longer, and the abilities that linger, their duration will also increase. I am running Mask of Bacchus, that's why you want slow. Now, before I go over weapons, let's go over armory, because I'll do weapons first this time. So with weapons, and again with the slow, I do Verglass Curve, which I personally prefer it in this build, just because of Hail Barrage, and also the Catalyst kind of makes it a lot better because you do have Archer's Tempo. But Hail Barrage, well, not Archer's Tempo, a different type of Archer's Tempo, but your draw speed gets faster. Hail Barrage just works well with this. What's better than a Shatter Diving Hunter? A Shatter Diving Hunter with ways to create more crystals than just his grenades. That's why I prefer this build. It is a little weird to get used to at first because sometimes an enemy might be close and you might want to hip fire, which you do not want to do, especially when you have those stacks. Forbearance, because who doesn't love Forbearance? I mean, if you have not gotten this crafted, I highly, highly, highly recommend it going through LFG Hell to either get it crafted or play the raid until you get Ambitious Chain Reaction. You don't need it necessarily enhanced, but it's just a phenomenal GL. Like, it's literally a free second exotic at this point. For primaries, again, I did just skip this. Aegis Scepter isn't bad, because Aegis Scepter is just amazing. In this build, it isn't terrible. I mean, if you dump your super into it, you'll just be freezing and slowing everything. You won't really need a Shatter Dive. That'll just kill everything, because that's what Aegis Scepter does. But if you want to get into that Shatter Dive spirit, you can kill one enemy, freeze others, and just Shatter Dive in the middle. It works. Not as good as Verglass, in my opinion, just because of the flavor of this build is Shatter Dive, the game. But Aegis Scepter, in all, is just a better weapon. Or Wicked Implement. Not amazing. Again, it's okay. Verglass, I prefer more. Just because Verglass, I feel, can get up and close and personal a little better with a bow than a scout rifle. Especially considering you can one-tap red bars in the head with the bow. Whereas this, it's good, especially considering the Catalyst now gives it, well, Headstone. And then collecting those stasis shards it creates gives you more overflow, so you're creating stasis shards to synergize with the build itself. I just personally don't like the feel of it. I prefer my Verglass. As you can see, I kind of have 12 and 800 kills with each, so I've tried both. I just prefer the Verglass. For heavies, again, Song of Yrute. I'm going to be getting some melee kills, so may as well use it. Plus, this synergizes with Mask of Bacchus, as well as Forbearance, because you want that ×4 stasis and arc. You can really run anything. You can run Gold Tusk if you want. That's my personal favorite weapon. Or Cold Comfort for bait and switch. You can honestly run Apex. You just won't get the ×4, but Apex is just good. Stuff like that. Actually, I'm going to run Apex. Bait and switch. Cold Comfort this time. For the exotic, I chose Mask of Bacchus for one reason. It's better than Frosties. I originally made this build with Frosties. Frosties aren't that great. They're good for in-between encounters, but they're just not that great in the actual thick of things. You're not sprinting in circles to get your ability up. Like, yes, it might help get your abilities, and I know I probably stepped on a lot of toes of people who love Frosties. I just prefer Bacchus because, I mean, if I can shift and then get a ×4 boost to my stasis and arc weapons, which will be all I'm running, that's amazing. And I can shift, jump, then shatter dive. Like, I just get more squirrely. But mobility, because I want as much mobility as possible, as much resilience as possible, because resilience is awesome. I mean, you could do 8 resilience and it would work fine. And then discipline, because I'm throwing grenades. My recovery stat kind of fell by the wayside, unfortunately. I would prefer it to be like at least up here by 5, 6. But with the armor I currently have, I kind of had to run it this way to keep my discipline stat up as high as possible. If I could switch strength and recovery, I would, but that's just the way the cookie crumbles. I'm running mobility mod. Of course, the mods don't really matter for that, just as long as you get your right numbers. Harmonic Siphon, because I'm using a stasis weapon to create auras of power. And then Dynamo. Reduce super cooldown when using your class ability near targets. I'm using Macabacchus to get away from mobs and freeze them. So I'm going to use my dodge around a lot of enemies a lot. Then I have Fastball, because Fastball, as well as Impact Induction. Actually, I'm going to do 2 Impact Inductions, because I'll be on top of enemies with it anyways. So that way when I get a kill with my melee attack, or damage with my melee attack, I get more grenade cooldown. As well as Font of Echoes, which is bonus discipline. Actually, I would recommend Grenade Kickstart. I feel like that would be better, especially if you're running high discipline. Maybe low discipline's a little different, but that one's better in my opinion. Harmonic Resistance is whatever you saw me do it, just because I had 1 available. Concussive Dampener, just because the explosions are annoying. I mean, you can switch this out for any resilience you want to do, or even melee damage resistance, whatever you feel like you're encountering in that particular event, or not event, but thing. As well as an energy reinforcement, just because that way I get a little bit of DR. I'm not running Strand, so I don't get all the Woven Mail. Werewalker, Innervation again, reduces grenade, reduces all ability. Honestly, I might just run 2 Absolutions just cause, but Innervation is definitely needed. And then if you want, you could run like a stasis weapon surge, but I'm running Bacchus, so I don't really need to worry about that. And then for my cloak, Bomber reduces grenade cooldown, and then Reaper. Whenever I use my class ability, my next weapon kill gives me an orb of power, so I'm making more orbs of power. Not really needed. Now, for me personally, I don't remember if... Oh my god. Is it here? I don't remember if firepower works with this build, because the interaction between Shatter Dive is very weird. I may as well try it in this run. I definitely prefer double momentum transfer, but I don't know if it works. I don't know if the interaction of Shatter counts as a grenade kill. I don't believe it does. I'll probably switch off it like a 10th the way through this thing, because I don't think it works. But let's load in Savathûn Spire, and look at that. Same day, this time, Stasis Surge. It's like I planned it. Not a bad build, but we'll see how it goes. And probably cut all this out for the video, because now I'm just loading in. Yeah, Cold Comfort will probably be good. Or I could run Gold Tusk, because Gold Tusk is fun, and I love looking like a ninja. Neen. Oh, I need to put my Twilight keepsake on this baby. Let's see. Oh, I got 32 cards. Yay! Pages, not cards. Oh. Okay. I am back. I'm ready for some action. Drinking some water. Staring at magic cards and Darth Vader, because I love it. Alright. But no, let's test out this build. I personally love it. The only difference I've made is Mask of Bacchus for Frosties. I don't mind that. I don't really care about the cards, so I don't think it's a build. Let's go! Yay! Bow time! This is what I love about it. Just one tap red bars. Scoop. see that's what about Shatter Dives. Just a second. Let's get it. 1, 2, 3. Shatter Dive! This whole point of this build is just to Shatter Dive everything to death. Make them feel the pain of what Trials used to be years ago. They will know the pain that I felt! And then honestly, if I get surrounded, which of course not as enemies that I want to show it off. Oh, totally missed both of those shots. I swear that was not me, that was someone else's hand. Where are you? Okay. Alright, this is... Are you gonna... Thank you. So 25% extra boost. It does one shot. Please jump up. Thank you. And... God, I love this build. It's so dumb. Oh, I actually knocked him off the map. Yay! Oh, so... I thought shifting used to cause snow. What the hell? I'm so confused. Am I misremembering Mask of Bacchus? I'm actually very confused right now. Alright. No! Forbearance, because forbearance is everything. Go get the crystal. Ah! Please don't kill me. Stop! Stop it! I want to Shatter Dive you. Stop it. Boop. Yay! Best part is, okay, I'm gonna have to actually do the crystal and not also I want to show off the build, not do the mechanics. God damn it. Oh my god. Can you guys at least shoot the gunk, please? No? Okay. Oh. Thank you. Oh, I love when my camera's facing the opposite way of the actual thing. Oh. Why'd you stop? This build is definitely fun when there's more ads. Over here. Get over here. Come here! Yes. The satisfaction of exploding everything. Wait, I'm still not got my shuriken back? Really? I'm kind of shocked by that. Bloop. I love surgers, they're so dumb. They just go flying. Okay, go flying. I'll pick up the surge. Bye. Go, my big friend. This is awesome because forbearance. Honestly, you don't need a build as long as you have forbearance. Oh, I should have put on the other half. The sword. Not the other half. The other half is void. Half-truths. That'd be a good sword for this build. If you want to go quick, gotta go fast, put on the other half. The half-truths. Yeah. Let's go. Yeah, Seventh Spire is definitely slow. I might switch to the haunted sectors just to try them because it'll be more action-packed and less downtime. Because downtime is the bane of all watch time. Because no one wants to watch downtime, everyone wants to watch uptime. And what's better uptime than a lost sector of the home? Yeah, hindsight's 20/20. I'll switch to it in a second. Whee. Clamber, thank you. Little cheeky shortcut that probably everyone knows by now, but if you didn't, congratulations, you're one of one. You are unique. Alright. I do not want Void, because I'm running everything but Void. Well, not everything. No, sorry. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Boom. I love making things explode. It is so much fun. Stop shooting me. Go frozen. Ah, go stupid. Boom. Go stupid. Go wild. Did I not receive that? I swear it registered for me. I swear it registered for me. That's weird. Cool. This is what you're just so useful in our content. Alright, and I'm out of charge. And now I have charge. Stupid, get loud. Don't get proud. Oh, the right boop, and boop. Punch and punch. I'm gonna take that because why not? May as well ruin someone else's build while I'm at it. Right. Oh, shit. There we go. Let's do this. Nope. You stay down. You. Come here. You gotta be shit. Stand up. I'm supposed to stand up and tell me how old you are. You're supposed to lay down and die. Shit. Give me that. Thank you. Well, oh, shoot you too. Shoot through your head, then. Come on now. Die already! Well. So who needs stasis moves except for Barons to fucking kill everything in a mob? Sorry, teammate. I should probably be helping you. How you doing? Going almost faster. And boop. Damn, I almost one-shot with that. Where are you? Wizard. Stop moving, please. Alright. And we run. And I ran so far away. And I cried.
Can't help yourself. It's what you do.
Paying attention.
I'm not gonna say we're not so different, because you'll never believe it. What's the point?
Go.
But Eris and Sivu,
Oh, I literally forgot which one it was.
our god of war, is getting exactly what she
I
wants.
literally forgot which one it was. I think it was this one. Oh, I failed. Oh, I just failed. I literally failed there. I've actually never failed like that before. That's the first. Ow. That hurt. I didn't expect that. I never knew you could fail that. Oopsies. I need the rocks. Oh, shit. I still haven't finished this season. Why is it always the furthest one from here? Got dodge mobility does. It's crazy. Oh, don't be a solar card, please. Because he's starting it. Please. I'll switch it on up. Did I seriously switch to the same one? I think it did. Or it didn't give me a card because I think it started. Wow. Weird. Never seen that before. Boop. One, two. Oh, fuck. I forget how much that hurts. Here. Touch. Touch. Alright. Get over here so I can just do a lot of damage to you in a short step. There we go. Oh, Jesus. What? Okay. You need that. Whoop. Nope. You are a failure. Die. You're also a failure. Please die. Haha, you suck. You suck. Can't touch this. Oh, that's how you touch this. I love this. It's so dumb, but I love it. I love stasis. It's so power corrupt. There's just so much fun going big booms, crystals. Boom! Oop. It's so dumb. I wasn't even realize this could mean stasis crystal kills. No, it was not. So no, it is not. Let me have fun! Oh yeah, super. That's the play. Forgot super's real thing. That's how much fun this is. I don't even use my super. And then Shatter Dive. Also the best part about this, you get to Shatterscape. No, but that's the Stasis Shatter Dive Hunter of Doom. Power crept to hell and back with literally the Forbearance, but it is a fun build and one that I just enjoy. Like, it might not be the greatest, but it's fun. It is the most fun I have in Destiny, honestly, when I'm fucking around. Probably not the greatest in higher end activities, again, because Shatter Dive, obviously, wouldn't be terrible because you'd be able to stun, unstoppable, stuff like that. Depending on what bow is, like you can do anti-barrier and unstop with stasis in the bow, so that wouldn't be terrible. I mean, you have bait and switch for like higher end mobs, but still, it's not the greatest. Like compared to Ophidian Spathe, like I don't think I died once in that run, but it's still not great. It's a decent build. It's a fun build. It's not a build you're going to run on GMs. And if you do and you do well with it, I would love to see it, because I honestly don't trust this build enough to try to run it on a GM. I would love to see someone do that, but it's just Stasis Hunter. And if you're going to use Stasis, you probably want to use Cold Snap Grenade. That way you can just freeze a target on sight. Whereas you're not going to want to Shatter Dive into a big group of enemies on GM level, unless you can somehow get Woven Mail, and even then, I don't know. Like for raids, it's fun for ad clear on raids. It's fun for low level activities. You could probably give it a run on legendary activities. You can obviously do Dares of Eternity. It's just a fun build. It's not the most viable. It's not Gear Falcons. It's not Star Eaters. It's not Omnioculus. It's not Assassin's Cowl or Foe Tracer. It's just fun. But thank you all for watching. The next video will be out probably within a week. Hope you all enjoyed. Hit that like button if you did. comment if you have any ideas on what I can do better. I know in my mind I should have just done the Haunted Lost sectors while they were here because they're higher level activity, quote unquote, and they're faster paced versus the downtime in these activities. But you live and you learn. I'll probably switch to, I don't know, Dares of Eternity when this activity is gone, but may as well keep it consistent. I enjoy this build. I hope you enjoy it. And again, remember, it's a fun build. It's not built to be the god tier build that everyone else uses. It's just for fun to shatter dive things to death. But alright, thank you all for watching and have a good one. Alright. As for the stream, that's the hour I was going to give it. I tested 2 builds. Probably put up the videos within 2 weeks. Well, sorry, the next 2 weeks. So this week and the next week. As long as I have time in between homework, work, and all the other stuff. I know I don't post often. I'm a very small YouTuber. I don't really post much. I didn't really had time. Plus, I was sick this last week. And then a couple weeks before that, I've just been drowning in school and work. I'm going to try my best to do maybe 1 stream a week. I know most people that are going to watch this, it's going to be a VOD. It's not going to be an actual live stream since I think I had 1 person actually come and visit. But I'm going to try my best to get back into it. I definitely want to stream. I definitely want to make videos. I enjoy it, especially the quirky builds. I just want to do something that I'm going to enjoy. And I feel like these quirky builds are something I can enjoy. It's something not necessarily low effort, because I still got to think about the build, but it's nothing like crazy. Like, I'm not making crazy challenges or anything yet. I just don't have the time or energy for it, unfortunately. I want to, and I want to like play Elden Ring again or Phasmo again. I just haven't had the time or energy for it because I've just been so fucking busy. And I hope whoever does watch this, I hope you enjoy the content I put out, because I know if you're subscribed, at least you enjoy some of it. I'm going to try to make some more, because even if it's 100 people, I have 100 people that look forward to my videos once a week potentially. And that's enough for me to be like, all right, let's make some more. And like I said, I know I'm not making a lot, but I'm going to try. I'm going to try my best. It's hard without Echo in the picture. He kind of fell off. I still talk to him, but he doesn't really even play video games anymore. When he was around making videos, it was easier because it's like I had someone to push me. Whereas now it's just me and my lonesome. And I mean, I have a bunch of people I play with that are awesome people, but none of them content create. So it's like I don't have a group to push me to make more content, if that makes sense. Especially considering school is ramping up. I'm getting into harder classes for my master's. Work, vacations coming up because of Thanksgiving, birthday coming up, all this type of shit. But if you did watch the VOD, if you watched it all the way to the end of this video, thank you so much for watching. You're the reason why I'm even still making some videos here and there. I know I don't upload often, but if you stick with me, I thank you so much. And I'm going to try to make this a series where it's just dumb builds. Just builds I've used, builds that aren't viable in higher end content, but they're just fun. They're just stupid and fun. Because, trust me, when it comes to Destiny especially, I get burnt out, as I'm sure a lot of people watching this are. But, hope you have a great rest of your day. Have a good one. Bye-bye.